Hey guys, it's Brian Pass here from Activision, and I'm here today to talk about GoldenEye Reloaded. Now, as you all know, we remade GoldenEye on the Wii, and we did a really great job of it, and I think all the GoldenEye fans were really happy with what we done. Some of them even says that, it's a great game as long as you don't think of it as a GoldenEye game, and that's what we really want to achieve here at Activision. We want to sell you the game that you think you're buying a GoldenEye game, but really you're just buying Call of Duty. So the first thing you're probably going to notice is that we've introduced iron sights, and we've also gotten rid of the silenced, I don't know what kind of gun, I think James Bond uses some kind of gun, I'm not sure what it is, I think it's like P7 something, I don't know, but we got rid of that because it just didn't feel like action enough. We want this to be a real action game, and even though James Bond doesn't aim down his sights in any of the films or anything like that, we just want it to be more like, you're playing as a soldier, like Call of Duty games. Before we started making the game, we played the original on the Nintendo 64, and just with the silenced guns, it just didn't really feel right. It was too much stealthy, like almost like a secret agent-y kind of thing, which just didn't feel right for the James Bond world. So we kind of tried to make it more action, and that's where the iron sights came in, and the machine gun. You have to start with a machine gun. And also, when we were playing the old version of it, we found that it was just much too hard with no checkpoints. So we just added checkpoints as often as we could, really. And there's terrible shooting there. But it doesn't really matter with this gun because although you're terrible at shooting, it kills anyone anyway. It's just to make that a little bit easier. And we found the things like this were just too hard in the original, so we just decided to take out the fact you have to press your watch. So now you just press A, and it easily just gives you the objective. It's much easier, much smoother, and that's just something we really want to bring over from our Call of Duty games. In Call of Duty, the objectives they don't get much more vague. Like take for example this mission, secure the keys. Well, you get the keys by killing a guard, so basically that could just be kill the guards or kill the enemies. Ascend from the darkness. Again, that's just pretty vague. That's just progressing throughout the game. Rain fire, that's you kill enemies with the Molotovs. Unleash the horde, again that's probably just killing enemies. But shoot the lock, this is something we really wanted to bring over. We wanted to really lay it out and explain exactly what you have to do. We don't want you to have to think at all, and that's what we want to bring into GoldenEye. Like here we have the lock is completely flashing, and we have the destination above it, how far away it is, to let you know. There's these guys crowding around it like, how do we solve this ridiculously hard puzzle with the flashing lock and the objective telling us to shoot the lock? That's what we wanted to bring over to GoldenEye. Because even though you have to be like 18 years old to buy our Call of Duty games, the mental age to play them is probably like 5. So this is the actual scene from the movie GoldenEye here, and this is the part where the dam, nothing's been edited out here. This is all that happens. This is the dam there. You can see obviously. We at Activision have the rights to the James Bond movies and to GoldenEye, and that's why we're allowed to do this remake. This isn't a remake of the game. This is just all the film. So technically, this is all we're allowed to use. Just this part here. Pierce Brosnan there, not Daniel Craig, runs down the top of the dam and bungee jumps off it. So technically that's all that's all we can use. There's not much of a level there, and he doesn't even kill any enemies. So as you can imagine, we decided to make up some backstory for this level, and just completely coincidentally that's actually what happened in the Nintendo 64 version, which is just complete coincidence. Really we could have used any of the James Bond films, because like I said, we have the rights to the James Bond films. But we really wanted to use GoldenEye because we know that it has a large fan base, and we wanted to exploit we wanted to take advantage of that. And this is the screenshot from the Wii version, and you can see the green truck in the background, the guard tower, the little bridge there, and everything. Even the up to the little concrete kind of pillars there that would be used for cover. It just happened to look like the Nintendo 64 version. There's no that was just coincidence. We didn't mean that to happen at all. Okay, so here we have us now walking across the top of the dam, which is just after shooting the lock there, and this is technically all we can actually show of the game, but coincidences will happen. And then I got a little checkpoint, And that's the AK-47 that just stuck out of the gun there. That's the secondary fire button. We're also going to add compasses to the game as well, just to give you an idea of where you are on the map. Maybe a little like radar or something like that, because you know, you might get lost in this completely linear path, and you know, that's something we have in our Call of Duty games. We have a compass, you know, just in case anyone gets lost on a linear path. Now, the last thing that we added was the regenerating health, and here at Activision we believe that's the way forward. That's the future for gaming, is the regenerating health. We'd like to see it in all games, old and new. And recently we played Perfect Dark Xbox Live Arcade, and that game was just way too hard without the regenerating health or checkpoints, and it kind of has the longevity that we just do not want in any of our games. That game is still being played to this day by people, and that's definitely not the direction we would like to take, because if people are still playing our games a year down the line, then they might not buy the new version of it. So we want these games to be completed, you know, as quickly as possible, or at least quick enough to be able to purchase the downloadable content, which will be released periodically. And as you can see here, my health is down quite a bit, but as long as I hide behind the wall... Oh no, wait, I'm still getting hit. And I'm down to 1 bar, but you know, that'll come back. I think I got that guy, so yeah, there, it's slowly coming back. So there's no real way of failure, and even if I did die, I would just spawn back at the last checkpoint there. Like, look at this, I'll not even shoot here, I'll just stand here. Yep, doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, I'll just hide and get my health back. Oh, he's coming down. Oh, this gun's terrible. It's just actually the challenge in this game is being able to see past the gun sometimes. All the GoldenEye Reloaded downloadable content is finished now, and it would be ready to ship along with the game, but we'd rather hold on to it and release it periodically throughout the year, because some of us guys here at Activision have indoor swimming pools, and I mean, they just don't maintain themselves. You know, you have to pay people to do that kind of thing. So and also at Christmas time we like to have some downloadable content, because we've got kids we have to pay for, you know, buy their presents and stuff like that. So that's just kind of what we like to do here. But that's all we can really show you of GoldenEye Reloaded right now. It'll be out in about 3 months time. The downloadable content will be out every 3 months after that. Then we'll bring out a brand new James Bond game, new Call of Duty game in the years to come, one each year.
GoldenEye set the bar for what first-person shooters can be like. But we also want to take advantage.